you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go play action for Lawrence. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. He'll get this ahead for about 3. That is Nnamdi Madubuike. There to bring him down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Right, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's complete to Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
First down, Jacksonville.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Mike Green getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
It's a big one for the Ravens. Pickup of 46 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right, and he'll get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd rushing touchdown. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Here's a short one. He's got 3. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they managed to pick up about 4. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st down. A gain of 12. Let's go. Jaguars.
Hey, Soko, hot.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. This one caught left side, that screen. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Third and goal.
Go, let's go. Red on red. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Lawrence. They're called in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Lawrence going to keep this himself, and he will take it in himself. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown Jaguars.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got 3rd down and less than a yard.
Report!
They'll try and run through this with Henry. He will have a Ravens 1st down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Dave Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. The touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a carry from ETL. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Oh, trouble, and down he goes. Mike Green, he gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half.
2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Lawrence. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now here's Lawrence. Out to his right. this one complete right side. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, Lion. 11. Hey, Jim, 11.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Jaguars' 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
Hey, son.
On the give, this is Allen. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Decent 24.
Lawrence. Catchman right side by Thomas. And he's into the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Middle. Hey, middle.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Forced to his right. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They bring their tight end right. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. Lawrence now. That's taken in by Thomas. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are we going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Jackson now. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
13.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Go. Set up. Ready. Finish it up.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
We changed it. Out, sit on.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's into the end zone yet again. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go. Turn.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Second down, Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it's going to bring up third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. You solid, but it's not enough.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. There's a short one. He's got Strange. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And this is too far out in front. It runs incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A big play for Jacksonville. And even 30 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Lawrence. He's going to air this one out. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play for Jacksonville. 37 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Hey, run! So it's hot. 11.
Man in motion here is Washington. Large now on 2nd down. That one taken in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, report! Hey! Sit on!
They'll begin here on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready! Sit on! Ready! Sit on! You! Sit on!
They'll stick with him again. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. John Hines Allen there on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to be brought down. Gain there of 21. Good for a Raven first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
I'll give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he will score! Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
That's the score. Ravens 42, Jaguars 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. But dangerous Nico Hardman on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Pass pop right side by Higbee. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Lawrence now. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Take break. Hey, kill.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. That one is good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Red on red.
1st down throw for Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Open right side. That screens the tight end. Into space. And he will score. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Ravens 45, Jaguars 28. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The kickoff return here as he'll bring this close to the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
Rolling right, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. And we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
On third down, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Hey, that's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here's Henry. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yards to go.
From the gun, Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Pass Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. And another score puts them in great shape here. In the fourth quarter, Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
13, look.
Throwing again, Lawrence on 2nd and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of his ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. On the run to the right, and he'll be taken down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty flag on the field, so let's get this one sorted out. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second down, Lawrence. Over the middle, it is Strain. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Going for it all. He's got it! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Taken in, and he's in! Touchdown, Jaguars! Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Will now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Middle. You at X. 180.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. Only need a yard. And it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's a toss as they look to run.
A toss play to the running back. Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
34. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
On red. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Throwing is Lawrence. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to have a Jags first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, and how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 1st and 10. Big low play action for Lawrence. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Namde Matabike. He gets through to drop him. And it's a loss of 4. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Ron. 11.
Here's Lawrence. Going up top. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pick up of 46 yards.
Hey, Lion.
At the 4-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Namde Matabike. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. To throw is Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
This coaches a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for two. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Lawrence. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack off the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Second down. Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
I just want to rock the body of the y'all.
Damn. MC.